Today I'll be talking about the USDA and a bathroom renovation job. So the USDA Grain and Animal Health Research Center in Manhattan, Kansas has several sets of men's and women's bathrooms in a building that's listed in the scope of work. They're all outdated and need to be renovated. So these bathrooms have shared drain pipes that are degraded and need to be replaced. So the background of the USDA Grain and Animal Health Research Center, it's in Manhattan, Kansas, and the building was completed in 1970, and the bathroom drain pipes are cast iron with lead seals. They have now become slowly draining and deteriorated. So for this project, 2 bathrooms that share the common wall with plumbing and drain pipe in that shared wall will be renovated. They want the design and color scheme to match that of the newly renovated lobby bathrooms for a consistent theme throughout the building. So the scope of work is to upgrade the 2 bathrooms. There's 1 men's and 1 women's in the north wing of building number 1 to current standards and to match the design and color scheme of newly renovated lobby bathrooms at the location, as I just said. Each bathroom size is approximately 13 by 9. The old fixtures, partitions, drop ceilings, and the tiles on the walls and floors of both bathrooms will be demolished and removed. The adjoining wall between the 2 bathrooms will be removed to gain access to the old plumbing. The old asbestos insulation will need to be abated from the old water lines. There will also be installation of shutoff valves to be installed to isolate the 2 bathrooms from the rest of the building's water system. The cast iron drains will also be replaced with new PVC, and there's so many more specs that need to be addressed per the scope of work. So my team created a timeline spreadsheet because they do require that it gets done in 45 days from the award. And this just shows you an idea on what happens with the demo, the abatement, and then the remodeling and the finishing touches ready for inspection. Take a look at my little project timeline here. Now let's take a look at the cost breakdown. So if you see on the spreadsheet, we have a list of all the materials that are listed on the scope of work. We also include laborers, which is plumbers, carpenters, electricians, and of course the tile installers. There's going to be some equipment rental and a lot of tools that are going to be acquired, so we include that in our estimate here. And then we always include contingency just in case something comes up that we weren't expecting. So my cost for this estimate is about $68,000. That's with the use of a sub to get this job done. Now to summarize, this is a renovation of 2 bathrooms with all new fixtures, partitions, drop ceilings, and tiles, and everything else that includes upgrades, including the drain pipes and shutoff valves. So my team came up with the estimate to be at about $68,000. This job was awarded at $101,000. So if you do the math, that's about $33,000 in profit, and that's with me intending to use a subcontractor. I know sometimes seeing these numbers, you get a little confused and wonder, how are these even possible? Well, let me help you get to the bottom of this. So our federal government owns and maintains nearly 1 million buildings across 500 agencies. Congress allocates $270 billion a year to maintain them. Yes, that is $1 billion with a B. What's interesting about that number is that if you take a year and remove all the holidays and all the weekends, there's only about 270 business days. So that means that every business day, our federal government is trying to award $1 billion worth of federal construction contracts. And you know what? There's only 25,000 registered federal contractors. Those 25,000 federal contractors cannot perform $1 billion worth of construction in one day, which means a lot of contracts go with 1 or no bidders. So that's what this is about. This is why I'm making these videos, so you can see that the profit is there. You do have to do the work to get there, but the profit margins are absolutely amazing. So here at federal.construction, we have the information to help guide you to find the right training and become a federal contractor. Our goal is to increase the number of good federal contractors to bridge the gap between all the myths related to performing work for our federal government and the reality that if you can do construction locally, you can be a contractor getting work done for the United States government by becoming a national federal contractor. So please let us know how we can send you the information you need and get started today.